You pay your property taxes, but many people don't. So county governments are on a quest to collect that cash.
But our investigation uncovered serious concerns about the way they're going after it. Investigator Sarah Buttison, this ultimately affects every homeowner.
It seems like a great idea. Farm out the tough work of collecting delinquent taxes. Cuyahoga, Summit, and other Ohio counties do just that. Here's the problem. Housing and legal advocates say the company they hired uses tactics that hurt the poorest homeowners and harms communities.
My eyes are crossed. My eyes are crossed. I don't know what to do.
This home on Cleveland's east side is worth about 40 grand. But to Michelle Wright, its value is priceless.
It's my home, and to lose this, I would be losing the last of my past.
But that's about to happen, even though the mortgage was paid off decades ago.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. The whole thing is crazy.
Michelle's been unemployed and unable to pay her $1,300 property tax bill for the last 2 years. A bill that should be less than $5 grand, but is now more than $13,000. And she's facing foreclosure.
They want their pound of flesh and they don't care how they get it.
So how did this happen to Michelle? Cuyahoga County sold her tax lien, along with 8,000 other homeowners, to a company called WEWS Co. The problem, when the county sold the liens on homes like this to the debt collection company, they didn't separate out people who won't pay from people who can't pay.
It's really horrible.
Catherine Hollingsworth says there are hundreds of homeowners in the same boat as Michelle. So people are losing their homes over a few $1,000s.
Yes, in some cases, we've been seeing that.
She's the head of Legal Aid's Consumer Law Practice Group, which helps people facing foreclosure.
Most of the cases that we're seeing, clients do not have a mortgage.
It's not just about the numbers. The tactics WEWS Co uses also concern Catherine. So Legal Aid asked Cuyahoga County Executive Armin Budish to investigate. Among their allegations, homeowners are charged excessive interest rates and have to sign away their legal rights before entering into a payment plan.
I think we were all hopeful this was going to be new and it was going to be better.
Legal Aid's not the only group sounding an alarm.
And then we discovered properties like this.
Frank Ford is the chairman of the Vacant and Abandoned Property Action Council. The team of civic leaders asked Budish to take a look at how WEWS Co maintains its properties, the properties it ends up owning after foreclosing on homeowners. Like this one, the company just sold on Cleveland's east side.
You know, a house like this is a breeding ground for rats and other things, and people set fires.
And someone did just that to this home WEWS Co owns on East 81st Street in Cleveland.
This is not a fixer-upper.
Condemned in June, the house is still standing. WEWS Co did demolish the condemned house that stood here on East 102nd Street, but only after being hauled into housing court. It was in such bad shape, the court is now closely monitoring every one of WEWS Co's 92 properties in Cleveland. In other words, we found Cuyahoga County is doing business with a company that's on probation.
We're trying to remedy at least some of the issues.
County Executive Armin Budish told us he has asked WEWS Co to make changes suggested by VAPAC and Legal Aid. Has anything changed?
We're talking.
Sir, is there anyone who can speak with us? We wanted to talk to WEWS Co too, but no one at the company's office would come to the door. Spokesman Brett Jaffe did send us a statement saying, in part, they are an ethical and professional business whose goal is to keep people in their homes. And they're helping Cuyahoga County collect millions in delinquent taxes. The total, since 2011, close to $50 million.
The problem is that you don't collect as much money typically when you try to do it yourself.
So Budish plans to continue selling homeowners' tax liens, even after the county's contract with WEWS Co ends next spring. Is collecting that cash worth the potential cost to the community?
Again, the concerns that have been expressed are real, and we take them very seriously.
He says any new contract would include more protections for people like Michelle.
They just want their money.
But she says the county is putting the almighty dollar ahead of the people struggling to earn it.
You're selling out the people who have elected you and pay your salaries. You're selling us out cheap.
After we got involved, WEWS Co reached out to Michelle, and she's now working with them. She is also interviewing for jobs and is hopeful she can hold on to her home. On your side, I'm investigator Sarah Buttison, News Channel 5.